Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mpho. I am a transformational coach, writer and speaker. And throughout, if you have any questions or comments, please write them in the comment section below and I'll surely answer that. And while we're there, please remember to like and subscribe so that you can receive notifications every time I upload a new video. And thank you for being here. Okay, so today our topic is, did you really get through it? We hear every day people talking about all the pain that I went through, or I've been through a lot. What does that entail? What does going through things actually mean? Because I feel that it is underutilized and people say stuff they don't understand. So I want us to open it up, to reflect on it, and to see whether you really went through it, or if you're still in the circle of it, if the energy of it is still lingering around your energetic field. We need to see if you really went through it. So I would like us to reflect on that together today. You see, when you go through it, when we go through things, it goes with growth. How did you grow from it? And growth is not selfish. You going through something is not, it's not going through it for you. It's going through it for us, for all of us, for the betterment of humanity. So if you're saying you went through it, you should have implemented change in your life. That shows that you really went through it. You should give yourself time to reflect on it. You can't go through something that you didn't reflect on. Then that means you didn't go through it. Because what lesson did I learn from it? How did I grow as a person? What contribution am I offering humanity because of this? How, like, change. Things must be different. If you went through something, you should be a different person. And everything, all the circumstances, everything must show that someone was refined here. Gold was refined here. Going through things, it's tough. It takes courage, it takes guts to really face it and go through it and analyze it and open it up and all that. It takes guts and courage. You see a lot of people going around, I'm a queen, I'm a king, and all that, but with no substance. If you can't face what you're going through, if you can't face your own emotions, and you constantly are escaping yourself, and I talk about this a lot because I see it a lot. It's something that I'm going to talk about almost every other day, because how can you not want to face you? You don't really have to tell everyone everywhere your issues, but how can you not show the realness of you to other people and not to your own self? How possible is it that when you are alone, you don't want to face whatever it is? You still want to put a plaster on it and go. How possible is that? So being a real king and a real queen, that goes with a lot of courage, a lot of leadership, a lot of stuff that you need to conquer. It's not just a badge that you wear. It's who you are. How are you willing to heal, to go through things? Are you really going through it? I need you to ponder on this. You can't want to appear to be tough on the outside and always cracking jokes and always a macho man, and then when you have to face the stuff that are actually bringing you forward, you don't want to. You don't want the realness of it. Then there's nothing that you're gaining out of that. You really not just even fooling everybody, but you're fooling yourself. You need to be there. You need to be there. I don't know why we learn through pain, but seemingly it's something that we go through. I mean, we're not choosing it. We're not just willingly saying, I wanna go through this, something like this, a trauma or whatever. But we see ourselves there. There are two ways of learning. It's intuition and it's pain. Majority of the time when we get that intuition, we don't even trust it, we don't even follow it, until pain comes. When pain comes, you are forced to now face it. As they say, intuition pulls and pain pushes. So, but obviously, again, not every other thing came as an intuition that you ignored. Some stuff are like trauma. Some stuff just happen. Life happens every day, but we're there and we learn. We get something out of it. It's a painful thing to go through, yes. But how are you growing from it? How are you expanding from it? What are we gaining out of you going through that experience? Not all of us have to go through it. If you went through it, you went through it for us. You're teaching us. Some stuff we honestly don't have to learn through experience, through our own individual experiences. Some stuff, you went through it, you teach it, or you show it, or whatever. But, or, you know, in who you are being, how you showing up, you know. So that is how we determine if you went through it. Because if you went through it, there's change, there's growth, there's growth, yeah. There's forward movements. Stuff happened. Because this happened, now this happens, you see. And you see people going through the same mountain for 40 years. You know that story. Around the same mountain. Because we do not want to face it. You don't want to face the truth of the matter. Deal with it and move past it. You see, that's why I get radical with these things, because I don't want to be going through something for such a long time, you know. It's painful. Yes, it is painful to open it up and to see it for what it is. It is painful. But I would rather go through that. I mean, I was already facing it. It's already painful as I am facing it. So I'd rather go through opening it and seeing all the layers of it, you see. Because if you are not seeing it right now, if you are not acknowledging it and working with it and healing it, it's still gonna come again after a few years, dressed in a different uniform. It can come up as anything else, but it's the same thing. It's the same old energy. It's the same old smell of it around you. So it's better to go through it and to heal it. And you will see healing is a process. That's why we say healing is a process. It's not a one-time thing. I've healed from it and I'm done. It's a continuous process. It's like peeling layers of an onion. You're done with one, something else emerges, something else. You keep peeling them off like that. You know, last week I went through a massive healing. There's a trauma that I went through 2 years ago. And I've been healing through it. And sometimes I'll think I'm done. I remember after a year, one time I was just taking a shower, and then all of a sudden this thing comes again, and I was crying. I went through it again, and then I wondered, am I really facing the same thing that I thought I was over? Why is it coming back again? And in that moment, as I looked into it, I saw that no, I really healed that layer, that other layer of an onion. So this is another new layer coming from inside, and then allow myself to peel it. because we sometimes have that sense of, did I really go through this? I thought I worked through it with my coach or with my psychologist. I thought I was done with it. Why is it coming back again? It's not that it's coming back again. It's another layer of it, you see. So allow yourself that time also to go through this next layer. I mean, if you are putting in the work, if you're allowing yourself a chance to heal that shadow, then it means that you did. You really did. Please don't think that you are learning. You're not learning. You are not healing. You are not growing. What's wrong with you? There is nothing wrong with you. Please be gentle with you. Please allow yourself to go through these things step by step. Okay. Don't think that you didn't. You did. It's just another part of it. There's north of it, there's south of it, there's east and west and northwest and southeast. Man, there's so many things. There's so many things on the same thing. Okay. So when you know you're doing the work, then you know you're going through it. How it happens as the same thing. The thing that I was talking about, that it comes back as dressed in different uniforms. It's when you didn't even work on it. You see, when you didn't work on it, then it comes back like that. It will come back years later. It keeps coming up, showing up as something else, but with the same energy. That's when you didn't even work on it. But if you know you're doing the work, you're dedicated to yourself, you are dedicated to empowering yourself, don't be alarmed when you see something like that happening again. Just know it's another layer of it, and be patient with you. And allow yourself to grow through it and to go through it, you see. So every time you are saying, I went through something, think about it before you say it. And first, remember, how did I actually go through it? What did I learn through it? You see, the reason why we go through the valley is it's to keep going through it, to keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's why there are no houses built in the valley, because that's not a place where you're supposed to stay. Nobody stays in the valley. We all march right through it, you see. So allow yourself that chance to walk through it. Okay. All right, beautiful soul. So until next week, same time, same place, let's keep on reflecting on these things that affect us in our everyday life.